Did you see the interruption? Do you see the interruption? Do you see the interruption? Do you see the interruption? You didn't let me. Interruption, guys? You didn't let me speak. I listened to you the whole time. I had answers. I stayed quiet. But you don't have the patience. Your patience is not there. Now let me answer. There is no assumptions. Let me tell you why. Of course it did, and I'll prove it to you. If you would listen. Excellent. When you look in the Quran, things that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam could not have known, like sweet water and salt water and how they touch, but they don't mix, even though he had never been to a place where sweet and salt water touched. When it talked about the orbit of the sun and the moon, which the Prophet ﷺ could not have known. When you talk about the splitting of the moon that people actually witnessed that could not have been done without supernatural intervention, then we say this is a true prophet who brought the true words of God.
Okay. Can I ask one question?
Yes, splitting of the moon. You don't know about splitting the moon? Oh, you don't know about it? But you studied the Quran. It's in the Quran, right?
I'm trying to answer to
Okay.
A splitting of the moon never happened after people understanding that there is science. You know, after people understand that there are telescopes and all of that.
Let me ask
you.
Okay.
This is all made up. Why doesn't that happen?
You studied. Let me tell you. Let me answer you. Let me answer you. Let me answer. First thing, you studied the Quran, right?
Of course I did.
Is the splitting of the moon in the Quran?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Wait.
After that.
Are you
after
laughing
that.
at me?
No. Hey, it's a free country. It's a free country. Let him laugh. Okay. Now let's have a conversation. So let me finish. Splitting of the moon. Splitting of the moon. Do you know about NASA's evidence about it? Do you know about the NASA's evidence?
Have a conversation.
I'm speaking. Of course. Nobody's teasing you. If somebody laughs, don't consider that teasing. Okay. Now, when the splitting of the moon, are there eyewitness accounts?
You guys, I'm just having.
Are there eyewitness accounts of it?
I don't know.
If you don't know, then how can you say it didn't happen? You didn't even research it.
I said, since, you know what, I want to tell you something.
I want to send you something. It's a video I made about this
issue. I want to tell you something. So this is what I have observed, because as I say, I do have a PhD in science, okay?
You do? But earlier you said you didn't.
I did tell you.
I don't know which one is true and false now. One of them's a lie.
Let's assume that what I'm telling you is right, okay?
Is not right?
Let's assume what I'm telling you is right, okay?
But earlier you told me you don't have one.
Do you want to listen to
I do.
Yeah. Do you want to or not?
This is video.
What I'm telling you is that before, I know, that's okay.
We won't put you on tape. We'll blur you if we put it, don't worry.
Before there was like more advanced medical, scientific advances, right? People were dying, and there were eyewitnesses of people dying of some kind of disease.
So we believe that happened, right?
They all said, oh, this was, God's will. They still do.
Like
God's
a plague.
will, or something happened, right?
But those people did die, right?
And then they did die, yeah. Okay. And then later on, we learned that, this was like tuberculosis, or this was like diarrhea, or this was blah blah.
Okay. Yeah. It's still God's will, right?
I'm telling you, it's the same thing.
But did the moon split or no?
Moon is splitting. I don't believe it did.
Okay, but you haven't researched it. How come you believe something without knowing?
It did not happen.
How do you know?
Because of the entire history of this.
But this shows your ignorance. Because NASA, and if you want, I have a video. Look up my name, Uthman ibn Farooq, moon splitting. NASA says there is a possibility, and there are cracks across the surface of the moon. Did you know that?
But hopefully they'll be able to direct you.
Oh, you didn't know that. Oh.
Okay, ask your question.
Okay. You didn't know that? No, hold on. You didn't know that, huh?
No, she
I don't believe that happened.
Okay, but you haven't looked at it.
About Islam.
I agree with you on that one.
Let me ask you one thing.
Go ahead.
If I were in Pakistan and asked the same question that this is from Creator,
Yeah, I would give you the same answer.
would you behave like this?
Exactly.
I don't think
That's funny. It's funny.
Why is it funny?
You would kill me.
I would not.
He's laughing at us.
Look here, now you're making an accusation. Let me tell you something. I was in Pakistan. Let me answer you now. See, you just want to run because you don't want to hear. Let me answer you now. I was in Pakistan, and people asked me the same. So you just want to listen, right? You see that? Doesn't want to listen. You don't want to listen.
To you.
Because you don't want the answer. You just want to make a comment and run.
Laughing at
Let him
us.
laugh. It's a free country. No problem. You want to laugh? Laugh.
Okay,
You're laughing right now. Are you laughing at me? Oh, is she laughing at me? Oh, you're laughing at me? No.
Guys.
Look, let's be real. I was in
Guys,
Pakistan.
calm down.
You're funny too. I was in Pakistan and I was asked the same question and I answered it the same way. So you lied about me. You lied about me.
You don't know.
I just told you. I was in Pakistan myself. Have you been to Pakistan?
I hope that.
Have you ever been to Pakistan? You're making assumptions about a country?
I hope
That's
that,
pretty sad.
I hope.
Have you ever been to Pakistan?
No one been killed.
Have you been to Pakistan? Nobody's been killed in Pakistan? Many people are killed in Pakistan. Don't lie.
Okay, wait.
Nobody's been killed here?
Guys.
Muslims haven't been killed here for being Muslims?
Calm down.
Muslims aren't being killed here?
Calm down.
We don't know anything.
You said I would kill you in Pakistan. That's a lie. If you ask me the same question
That's
that
nothing-
has been asked
nothing is
of me in
personal.
Pakistan, I would give you the same answer in the same way.
It's in your eyes. It's
What?
in your eyes.
What's in Quran?
If you say that God is not real, you are mushrik.
Show me. Show me.
Okay.
You lied right now.
Guys.
You lied right now. Show me.
I'm lying.
Show me. Show me.
What was your
Show
name?
me. Show me.
your name?
Show me. Uthman.
Okay.
Yes. Show me. You lied about me and you lied about the Quran. Fear
I
Allah.
want to say something. No. We
Show
have,
me. No, your friend made a statement. I want to see it in the Quran. You studied the Quran. Show it to me.
I studied
Show it to
Quran
me.
and I know
You don't know
Quran better
anything
than
about the
you.
Quran. If you know it, show me the verse you said. You said the Quran said it. Show it to me.
Guys.
Show it to me. Show it to me. Show me where it's in the Quran. Show it to me where it's in the Quran. You don't. Do you have a degree in the Quran sciences? You do not.
Okay, I want
Right?
to
So
say-
don't say you know better than me.
Can you calm
Okay?
down,
Thank you.
please? Can you
No,
calm
because
down?
I don't like people lying.
Okay.
I do have a degree.
Okay, we are all liars. We are all
Oh,
liars.
yeah. Thank you.
How those
You don't
sheikhs
care
and
about
mullahs.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I want
Sheikh and
to
mullahs.
say something.
Go-
Okay. Mullahs
Because your
want-
issues with Iran, keep it with Iran. Don't make it with Islam.
Quiet down,
Befarmai. Tashakkur.
Okay,
Merci.
guys. Okay, we wanted to
Show
have,
me the verse in the Quran you said.
Okay, obviously you don't want to listen now.
Because she
We are-
lied.
Okay, we are.
Admit you
We
lied.
have been.
He said to you, you are a liar, and he said
Okay, can you guys shut up for 1 second?
No.
I have been talking for like 2 hours.
I don't want to listen to this
Okay, don't wait.
If you don't want to listen, why did you come and ask a question?
such a guy.
Such a
God.
guy.
I just want to have it-
She's mocking me now, right? Is this now when he laughed? Look how you talk. Look how you talk, right? If you lie, what else can I call you? Find me the Quran. Prove me. Find it to me in the Quran. Did I say I know everything? Did I say I know everything?
Your name was Uthman?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your
wanted
name?
to- my name is Mariam.
Mariam.
Yes.
It's a nice
I
name.
want to.
My daughter's name Mariam.
Okay. This is so ugly what happened.
I know.
I wanted to have a conversation.
Me too.
I wanted to keep, because I honestly have known 2 other Pakistani men, and to be honest with you, I didn't have good experience with them. Because usually they don't. But I felt like we can have a conversation,
Me
even
too.
though we are on the same. We're not on the same page.
Okay.
I wanted to have a conclusion because
Okay.
we've been talking for like
Please,
I don't
go
know,
ahead.
2 hours, and we've been just yelling at each other.
But let me ask
But
you
from the beginning, I
when
just
your
want-
friend says that I would do something that I didn't,
I would
don't
not
you think
say-
that's wrong?
that obviously,
So what she
yes.
did was wrong.
Absolutely, I don't agree with
When
it.
she says things
That
in the
is what-
Quran that are not in the Quran, wouldn't that be a lie?
I don't want to talk about Quran anymore, but I want to say
Go ahead.
something that what she's telling you about you personally, that's not right.
Thank you.
Because she does
I
not-
appreciate
we
your
do not
honesty.
know you.
Thank
I
you.
do not know him.
And I don't know
I
you.
don't want to make assumptions that you
Good.
personally would do that. You should also understand her point that in Pakistan or Afghanistan or Iran or Iraq, many other countries. Unfortunately, we are in this shed right now. Sorry, that people are killing each other for people who don't even know each other.
I agree with you.
And I wanted to just, as a conclusion, have something that I appreciate, like having this kind of conversation.
Me too.
And I did not want to just say, "Oh, you're a liar," and leave.
Good.
I wanted to like calm down. Just
Me too.
Having good
So,
conversation. And
let
I
me-
did not accuse of
Thank you. So
doing
let me
anything wrong.
say something, okay? I appreciate you coming here, and I appreciate the civil conversation, right? But the way conversations work is I listen to you and you listen to me and we're honest, right? I studied the Quran. I learned Arabic, even though I'm not Arab. I studied the Quran letter by letter, word by word, from the beginning to end with the ulama, scholars from tafsir, with evidences. So even if somebody from another sect comes, I can show them evidences of why I believe what I believe, right? My only hope is we could be honest enough that you could say, you know what, I've read the Quran, but I haven't studied it. Here's the verse I don't know, tell me about it, and I will give you the evidence. If I don't know about science, I can ask you, that's your field of expertise. I may have read books, scientific, I work in the scientific industry, but I'm not going to assume I know more than you because you have a PhD in it. Right? So when we have this respectful conversation, then it works. There are Muslims that are killed in America, in Canada, in New Zealand. You saw the Church Hill shooting. That's very unfortunate. We condemn that. There are not Muslims that are killed by Muslims unjustly. If it's unjust, we condemn that. But we don't blame the Quran or the Bible. I can show you tons of verses in the Bible, or even atheists. Look at Stalin. Look at Mao. Those were atheists that killed more people than any religious person. So when we have a respectful conversation, it works. Now, the Quran, if you like, you can have it, take it, read it. If you have any questions, come to me. I'm not going to say this is my opinion. I'm going to say this is why it means this from this evidence, right? I don't believe in Shia and Qadiani and Ismaili and all these sects. I believe Muslims are one Muslim body because everybody who follows the Quran and what the Prophet ﷺ taught is a Muslim. Now, regarding the splitting of the moon, what I would like, because you're a scientific person, I have a video on it.